Hey, Momsanity. How's it going? Happy Wednesday, hump day. It's Coach Emily here, and I am one half of Momsanity along with Coach Debbie. And I'm just returning from a fabulous vacation. I actually got back late Sunday night, and this day I'm actually feeling like I'm actually back in the swing of things into my life as a mom and a multiple business owner and so forth. And it was really interesting. Last week, my husband and I just talked so much about how we couldn't believe how much clearer our minds were and how much just ability to focus that we had when we were away from the stresses of everyday life. And that means work and kids and responsibilities like doing your own laundry and preparing and cooking and shopping for your own meals and so forth. And it's just crazy how much that really weighs on us. And it's really interesting to me because I have a lot of friends who, like myself, work for themselves in some way or the other. So some of them I have one friend who is an optometrist, and she owns an optometry clinic herself, and she employs a staff there. So she's a mompreneur running her own traditional business in that way, and does a great job of it. And then there's a lot of us that do, kind of have our own things going, a lot of online businesses. A lot of moms are involved in MLM, multi-level marketing companies that sell products, skincare and nutritional products and so forth. And I have a lot of friends that fit into one of those molds. And it's really interesting because last week, while I was on vacation, I decided that I was going to start doing a series of blogs, because there's too much to talk about just one, about both the blessing and the challenge of being a mompreneur. And what that means is a mompreneur is a mom who works for herself or is in business for herself in some way or the other. And it's such a fabulous thing, especially when you're able to escape being on someone else's schedule all the time and have the ability to work and dream and build and do your own thing. It's certainly not for everyone, and it has its own set of very unique challenges. It's certainly not as easy as I think it sometimes looks, but it also does provide that flexibility and endless opportunity. But it also has its own unique set of challenges. I was actually messaging back and forth with an old friend who we met through Momsanity several years ago, who's moved on and now has her own faith and fitness business, just about some of the real big challenges when you're out there doing it on your own. And there are so many of us. So I'm really looking forward. I on my personal Facebook, actually surveyed my mompreneur friends to see what their biggest challenges were. And there were lots of big words out there, and I certainly don't have all the answers or the solutions to those, but I think it's always important to discuss and have an open conversation about those things. And one thing that came up a ton is energy. And why is that? Because, I can think of a couple reasons. First of all, typically you don't have a traditional childcare set up as a mompreneur, so you're trying to watch kids, take care of things, spend time with them, cook dinner, all those things, while also prioritizing your business. It also takes a lot of your brain power, so it really makes you really tired. It really can wear you out on top of those everyday stressors. And I think that also it's just, we're trying to do more in less time, so we're sleeping less. So there's just a lot of different things. And this really applies to all moms, whatever whether you work full-time inside the home, outside the home, we all are dying for more energy, right? And so that is one of many reasons that we created our Momsanity branched chain amino acids and wanted to create a really clean product to be available on the wider marketplace rather than most of the junk filled that's out there, and also to educate moms in particular on how great this supplement can be for you and your energy, whether you're exercising or not, and how natural it is, because it's always looked at as like a bodybuilder thing, and we certainly are not. Oh, thanks, Heather. I'm glad you love our BCAAs. We do too. We're really just energy strapped all the time, right? And so there was a great opportunity to share with this like bodybuilder supplement with a lot of moms and women who need to have that energy at 3 p.m. every day. I just chugged some before I did this because I'm still getting over. I'm sure you can tell I sound kind of disgusting. I got a bad sinus infection on vacation, and fortunately in Mexico they sell antibiotics over the counter. So I was able to get started on that while I was there. I do not ever take medication, so but fortunately I'm on the mend, but it's really still killing my energy, and I can't lay around on the beach all day here, so BCAAs to the rescue. The reason I wanted to talk about those is I want you to make sure you're going to join us starting this Saturday. We are going to share with you a very basic science lesson with one topic each week about branched chain amino acids and what exactly they do for you. So we're going to talk about, first of all, what exactly they are and how they help us just in general. And then we're going to do a section on energy and workout recovery. We're going to do a section on hunger and cravings. And then we're also going to just do a frequently asked questions section too. So this week, we're going to start with what the WIP, NANA, and BCAAs have in common. So if you're not already getting our weekly emails, you want to make sure that you get those by going to bit.ly/wantmomsanity, and I'll be sure to post that in the comments so you don't miss our BCAA series, because I know you don't have time to go and study research and like figure out what in the world it's talking about and what it means for you. So we're going to break it down. It's going to be very honest, but it's also going to be very simple. So don't want to miss that, right? The other thing I wanted to tell you is coming up in a couple weeks, we have this really fabulous giveaway. Some of you are familiar with Star from Afar, and they have just released an Easter activity for kids. I showed it to my son yesterday, and he is ecstatic and cannot wait for Easter now. So that was a good thing. I was like, oh yeah, he's excited about Easter. So we are going to be doing a big giveaway for this new kids activity, but it's going to correlate in a couple of weeks. We are going to start a wall sit challenge. It's only going to be 2 weeks, so I know we all have ADD when it comes to challenges. We're moms, we're busy, but it's going to be really great. We've got a great scripture that's going to go along with our wall sit challenge, and everyone who joins us for the challenge will be entered to win the Star from Afar Easter experience, I think is what it's called. So, Heather, oh, that's a great question. If it's okay for your toddlers to take sips. So I'm not a pediatrician. I'm not going to answer that in a scientific way. I will tell you what I do. I think about the alternatives. If my child did not drink our BCAAs, he would want to drink things like Gatorade and fruit juice that is heavily processed and full of disgusting things. And since I know exactly what is in our branched chain amino acids, and most kids don't get enough quality sources of amino acids, I do allow him to have about a half scoop, probably 2 to 3 times per week. He calls it BCAA juice, and he loves it. So that is what I do. I'm not telling you what you should do, and I'm not a doctor. So just so you know I just have to put that disclaimer out there, okay? So, but that is what we do here. You know, they're amino acids, they're clean, there's no junk in them. So I hope that's helpful. But I'm really glad you asked that, and I will include that in the frequently asked question email that is going to come in like 4 weeks. So I haven't written that one yet, so thank you for asking. Anyway, wall sit challenge, 2 weeks, scripture to go along with it. We're going to have a really fun giveaway for everyone that enters and that chooses to join us for the challenge. It's going to be quick and simple, and we are going to have a really good time with it. So make sure you're getting all of our information. We'll have how to join. It'll be in a Facebook group. We'll also have Instagram as an option to participate, and it's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you join us. I've got to run and go pick up my kiddos, so I hope that you have a great afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your questions. And I am going to look forward to you guys joining us and all of that fun stuff coming up soon. So Mompreneurs, BCAAs, and Wall Sit Challenge coming your way. That's the way we roll at Momsanity, fast and, gosh, I don't even know. I just had mom brain. Sorry. I don't even have a good tagline for you today. So On that note, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.